Hi, I'm Chad R. Torgerson with WakingUpCatholic.com. In the Catholic Church, we spend a lot of time talking about evangelization, but evangelization is just the first step in that process. What are we doing for people to take them to the next step of that journey? A few years ago, when I first started the RCIA process, I still had a lot of questions. When you go online, you don't know if you can trust the resources. When you read an average Catholic book, a lot of them read like a college-level textbook. So I wanted to provide a resource that was accessible to people of all levels. When we're going to teach people about the Catholic faith, we need to break it down to Catholicism 101. When we're going to teach a young person about mathematics, we don't start with algebra, calculus, or trigonometry. We begin with the basics, with arithmetic. We teach them how to count. We teach them what 1 plus 1 is. We need to do the same thing with the Catholic faith. Before we get into the deeper theological reasons behind anything, we need to teach them about the basics of why Jesus loves them. The first step towards providing people these resources came through WakingUpCatholic.com, where I created a website, a social media presence through Facebook and Twitter, and other online resources that people could use to find out the very basics about the Catholic faith. Now I want to take that to a deeper level, through Waking Up Catholic, the book, and that's where I need your help. The book's going to start off with each chapter where I tell a little bit about my story. I talk about the difficulties I faced with various topics of the Catholic faith, including the Virgin Mary, saints, and other difficult aspects of the faith. Once I get through that, I want to talk briefly about each subject, but not at a graduate level, but at a Catholicism 101 level, in a way that people can understand. Once I get through that, I want to teach people how to apply it to their daily lives. I need your help, and this is where you come in. You might be wondering, what is this money going to go towards? The first portion of it is going to go towards editing. I want to create a professional book that can be easily read by all audiences. To do that, it needs to be well edited and proofread before it goes to print. The second step is all the publishing information that needs to happen, including ISBNs and other information. The third part is to make sure that it can go to the proper distribution resources so that people can find the information wherever they need it. Unfortunately, I can't offer a tax-deductible donation, but I will offer other incentives. One that will be available to many people would be the opportunity to get an autographed copy when the book is launched. Another opportunity would be to get your name in writing in the acknowledgement section of the book. And the third one would be for one lucky parish or bookstore to actually host a book launch at your organization. I want to thank you for taking the time to watch my video. I appreciate donations of all sizes. If you have more questions or you'd like to find out more, please contact me through WakingUpCatholic.com. Thank you and God bless.